In an alternate timeline, the last Great Time War took place eons later than it was supposed to, which led Gallifreyan technology to become much more powerful and complex. One of these powerful creations was the Type 250 TARDIS, capable of traveling up to the 9th dimensional multiverse. Type 250 was invented by 6 of Gallifrey's best technologists. A prototype was made, which was prone to many faults. The prototype vanished during one of the battles. It was taken by its very inventor. His name was the Conductor, a Time Lord with an unbeatable skill set, an amount of skill that allowed him to escape the last Great Time War into a place far from his universe, where he knew nobody would come after him. But even his knowledge was a grain of sand compared to what will soon come. Series 1, Episode 1, The Beast of Echara. The Varkosra system. Star type, green giant. Planet count, 3. One of these planets have rings with a dark green ocean and purple land. And it's about to have a new visitor. The newly innovated TARDIS, a cylindrical pod which materialized in flames, hurled toward the purple planet.
Oh! Come on!
The Conductor panicked. He ran around the TARDIS console in circles, trying to slow his TARDIS down. But it was futile. His TARDIS was going to crash, and it was not going to be light. The Conductor ducks down, ready for impact. His TARDIS sits there, in the middle of a large, flora-dense purple forest, emitting smoke. The soil extinguished the fire that engulfed the metal pill-shaped exterior shell of the TARDIS. Everything was quiet. The Conductor climbs out of his TARDIS, exhausted, and looks down at it.
No. No.
Of course, since he had just finished regenerating, which was what caused the flames, he passed out onto the soil next to his TARDIS. As he sleeps his post-regeneration sickness off, a breath of glowing yellow Artron energy flows out of his mouth and into the air. Then, he woke up.
My TARDIS. Oh, come on! Please, don't tell me you can't rebuild. It's been... Wait! My face! My face!
Quickly, the Conductor runs over to a nearby lake and looks into the reflection in the water, observing his new regeneration closely.
Head shape? Mouth? Beard? Oh, I look good with a beard. The nose... I've heard worse.
The Conductor looked around. This new place, this scary, awful, new but amazing, beautiful place. He was alone. He was stranded. For all he knew, this could be a planet that was abandoned from some celestial danger. He heard the planet's life around him, but couldn't rely on his own genius. This place may humble him very quickly.
Even the sky is not the right color.
The conductor pressed his ear against his TARDIS.
Don't worry. At least everything is calm now. I'll be back, I promise. You're too special. And I hope you forgive me.
So off the conductor goes, looking around in the depths of the purple forest on this purple-green planet.
Anybody there? Hello?
It was a sound pretty close by. The conductor froze and looked toward the sound's direction. It was a creature, unlike anything he had ever seen before. It was a massive blob of gelatinous living tissue, akin to a colossal amoeba. It was a light tint of lime green. Its surface appeared to be similar in appearance to raw muscle. The conductor, upon closer inspection, began to back off slowly.
Ah!
The conductor ran and ran. The large creature was using the nearby stalks in the forest to grapple itself toward the conductor. It felt like minutes had gone by. The large creature suddenly stops after being shot by some laser beams. The conductor quickly looks up.
Hello, I'm over here. What was that thing?
Some bipedal hunters gathered around the conductor, talking in a strange language. The conductor was confused and a bit scared. One of the hunters then came up and stuck a tiny device into his ear.
Ah! What was that? What did you put in my ear?
Whoa. Hey, can you understand this now?
Yes. Translation circuit, right?
Translation chip. Any foreigners we get, we put one of them in to clear any potential language barrier.
He seems to understand. I can tell. Are you aware of the technology used?
Well, my ship is usually the one to translate, but...
Chief, shouldn't we report this to the Saphira Council? Crashes are not common and there could be
No. I know a confused life form when I see one. Bring him to the village.
Sorry, but what even was that? Big blob right there.
A Drantopol. Very fierce beasts indeed. Pretty rare, too. You're lucky we came. It would have digested you just by contact.
Well, right then.
The group bring the conductor to a small village a few hundred steps away, the village of Alnara. The chief invites the conductor into his hut. The conductor sits down in front of what appeared to be a fireplace in the middle of the hut, while the chief goes to get some food. The conductor saw that there were stones in the fire pit that were glowing a bright green hue. It was the rocks that generated as much heat as an open flame. The chief sat down across from the conductor, preparing some slices of meat.
I have yet to know your name.
I'm the conductor. I'm a Time Lord. My race.
The Conductor? Your name or a title?
Well, both, I guess. That's how we name ourselves.
And you said your race was Time Lord?
We were the most civilized civilization. We had the best technology anywhere in our universe.
I see. Well, we here are the Xalohans. That's my own race. We've lived on this planet for a millennia. We've been the people others in this universe look up to for anything related to the multiverse. Are you a multiverse traveler?
The only one on my planet. A fireplace. Without fire. It's impossible. It's brilliant.
Just wait until you continue.
What planet is this, anyway?
This is the planet Orneth, the central planet in the Varkosra star system. I hope you like it.
Yeah, the giant blob chasing after me was quite a warm welcome.
It was a rare occurrence.
Well, that's me. What about you? I don't know your name yet.
Apologies. I'm Glo'Dohn. I run this village. I also served as a teacher in multiverse travel. So you are in luck if you are curious about it.
Well, I think my presence makes it quite clear.
Now, I've already scanned your biological makeup to see whether or not anything we eat is safe for you as well. This right here is perfectly fine for you.
Glo'Dohn takes a slice of meat off of the fireless fireplace and hands it to the conductor. It looked like a colorless yet juicy slice of jerky. The conductor ate.
Well, it's salty.
Indeed. I hope it is to your liking.
It's all right. Well, I don't mean to intrude. I'll be on my way now. I need to get back to my TARDIS anyway.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think it's very bright to go all the way back to your ship all by yourself. At least let me come with you. If there are any faults in your ship, I could also have a look and see what we are working with.
Would you even understand how it works? It's the greatest machine in all of my planet.
I know my machines. I was trained to understand foreign technologies. Let me come with you. I have a good eye for these things.
Right. You can tag along, I suppose. Just a word of advice. It's the only one of its kind.
Don't be so stingy. I know what I'm doing.
The conductor and Glo'Dohn walk out of the village and back to the crash site. The TARDIS is there, along with the small crater of soil. The TARDIS's exterior shell actually looks a lot cleaner on the outside compared to when the conductor left it.
Well, here it is. Was rebuilding when I left it. Let's see.
The door. It opened. As with all TARDIS types, it was way bigger on the inside than it was on the outside. Not only that, but it had redecorated. The rotor was long and tall. It had a long, bright, rounded, and stylized green tube inside of it. The multiverse panel was now a part of the console, along with all the other controls. The walls had blue-gray roundels. There were several organic pillars holding up a large roof over the console. The conductor widened his eyes as he looked around his TARDIS. He could not help but smile.
Oh, you beauty.
Well, I certainly was not expecting it to be like this. This is marvelous. It's actually bigger on the inside.
And a multiverse panel too. Oh, you are brilliant, you. Ow! Well, still not working well, I guess.
Let me take a look at it. Let's see what your wiring is like.
I'd assume it's down here. Ah! Here we go.
Yes, I see the problem.
Already?
Yes, it's this right here. The quantum field stabilizer's power source is way too weak. No wonder you crashed.
What? No, that's rubbish. The power source is... Oh. It's empty.
This type of energy is not strong enough.
Artron. It's Artron energy.
Artron? Okay. Well, it's not enough. You want something with a way denser power. Floranthium is the material that generates massive amounts of the right type of energy you are looking for. I know of a mining planet in this very system where we can find it. The planet Echara.
Echara. Well, I can certainly take us there. TARDIS mind scanning switched on, selecting the target being you, and...
What are you doing?
Hold on tight.
The TARDIS flew through the space-time vortex all the way to the planet Echara, landing in one of its many caves, disguising itself as a 7-foot-tall crystal structure. There were crystals of all shapes, sizes, and colors everywhere, and the sound of roaring thunder on the surface echoed through the cave systems. The Conductor and Glo'Dohn walk out of the TARDIS. Glo'Dohn looks around, impressed.
Well, what do you know? We are already here, and a disguise circuit. This is quite a ship you have.
Thanks, but this is a cave. Why a cave? Why not go to the surface? Dangerous surface.
The surface of Echara is always like that. Storms and metal rain without end. Nothing but deadly weather up there.
Right then.
The two venture deeper into the cave systems. As they walk, they strike up some conversation.
What is this thing we are looking for again?
A type of crystal called floranthium. Most mining outposts have good amounts of them stocked up.
Outposts?
Meet-up spots, hospitality and trading areas. Hopefully we come across one. Also, another thing. There is another type of crystal that looks exactly like floranthium. Grothsium. That's why you need a scanner if you ever try to find some, or else it won't power your ship at all. It'll explode.
Well, I hope you brought a scanner.
We don't need one. We can just simply purchase some floranthium at a vendor.
After a few minutes of walking around, the two come up to an outpost. Outpost Val 9. There were creatures and aliens of many races walking around, purchasing, trading, receiving medical attention, and loading carts full of crystals and rock onto delivery ships.
Well, looks like we found an outpost.
Splendid! Now let's look around for some floranthium. There is usually lots of it being up for sale or trade.
Right, over there, right?
Ah, you have a good eye, Conductor. Yes. Excuse me. Greetings. My accomplice and I were looking to purchase some floranthium.
We have actually been having an issue finding any around, sir. Miners have recently been disappearing after trying to get out of floranthium.
Oh, well, thank you.
Right, well, now what?
I don't know. This usually doesn't happen. Floranthium is not that hard to find. And disappearances? This is all very strange.
The Conductor looked around for anyone who could tell him more about the disappearances. Floranthium searches were the only searches that resulted in mining crews going missing. Just then, a group of miners wearing bulky armored suits walked by.
Hello, sorry. I just wanted to ask about the floranthium disappearances. Do you lot know anything?
Yes, it's been rough. Something seems to be happening to mining crews. Not a single one has come back. It's only when looking for floranthium it happens.
Well, it's been an honor, people. If I go down, tell my eggs that I love them.
Go down?
Floranthium is on our list.
Conductor, let them go on their way. They must be busy.
Glo'Dohn, floranthium is on their list.
We don't expect to make it out alive, but if we die, then we die doing our duty.
Well, I hope it's no bother if I tag along. Hopefully.
Conductor?
This is for licensed personnel only. It's not safe.
Conductor, come on, leave them be.
All right. Carry on. Sorry to disturb. Well, any ideas? Why don't we look around ourselves?
No, it's fine. Let's go back to your ship.
The Conductor became stuck in thought. He wanted to figure out what was going on, but didn't know how to proceed. He noticed the miners getting on a mining vehicle with a large drill on the front end of it, which transported the crew deeper into the cave system. The Conductor smirked. An idea popped into his head. He was going to follow. He just had to make sure he would not be spotted.
Conductor! Conductor! What are you doing? Come back! Don't go in there! Oh, goodness sake! Conductor!
It was a bit more rocky and rough, probably from all the years of digging and drilling. The conductor kept looking around, trying to see if there was anything he could spot. At least anything he could recognize. Glo'Dohn followed behind him in a hurry, eventually catching up to him.
Conductor, what do you think you're doing? You heard them. It's not for you to go wandering about.
I do stuff like that. Just wander around. I think that's who I am now. A wanderer.
Well, you can't. Especially with the disappearances. It's not safe.
Glo'Dohn, listen. What are we? Multiverse travelers, right? Two great minds. Two big cheeses. We could at least help them out and see what is going on.
That's not...
A growl. Something huge was in these caves. The conductor looked ahead in the direction the sound came from.
What was that?
I don't know.
Too much of a low frequency to be plain old mining machinery. The chance would be...
The two came eye to eye with a huge beast the size of a 2-story house. It had a large, fleshy mouth that always hung open, 4 legs and 2 long arms, and many eyes around its head and torso. Glo'Dohn and the conductor froze. The conductor, shaken up, could only mutter out one single word.
Run!
They ran as fast as they could, going deeper into the cave with the huge behemoth right on their tail.
Throw something in one of its eyes!
Like what?
Pick up a rock!
The conductor quickly finds a rock on the ground while running and throws it at the creature.
Look, now I've made it worse!
Pick up another one!
The conductor finds another rock and throws it into the creature's eye.
Quickly! Behind this wall!
Glo'Dohn and the conductor take refuge behind a small stone wall inside of the cave. The conductor looks at Glo'Dohn in confusion and shock.
Whatever was that?
A Vorathal? What the hell is a Vorathal doing on such a planet? Those wandering pests!
A Vorathal?
Multiversal parasites. They feed on Floranthium energy.
I suppose that's where all the Floranthium went. You think so?
Afraid so. I assumed the raging storm up top would scare off any, but here we are.
Well, you know better than I do. What do we do now?
Well, we certainly can't prance about this place without caution.
The conductor pondered. This was a tight situation, indeed. He peeked out from behind the wall. He notices a junked and destroyed mining vehicle left on the side of the cave up ahead.
Is that what I think it is?
That thing must have gotten a hold of this a while back.
I'll go check it out.
I sense we should be fine now. The Vorathal is far from here.
Salvage?
We can try. Some mold-dry Echarium metal, a blowtorch, some crystals, test tubes, spare emitters, some cogs. Conductor?
Wow. Is that an ion-grade sonic scanner?
My, you certainly know more than I anticipated.
Oh, I've been around this stuff all the time back on... Sorry, hold on. Did you say crystals? Blowtorch and test tubes?
I did.
Okay, well... Hold on, let me just... Got it! Let me see what you found.
Glo'Dohn holds the supplies in his arms. The conductor keenly looks at a purple crystal among the supplies.
What crystal type?
I believe borderline.
Conducted to sonic emissions?
What do you... Oh, yes.
I can build a sonic. Yeah, I can do that.
You could try. I'm not sure you have everything in order to make such a device.
Glo'Dohn, trust me. I have a knack for these things.
And so, the conductor began to build. Weld. And wire. Finally, he holds his sonic screwdriver in his hand. It had a purple crystal emitter on the top and a copper-colored base, which was roughly molded to make a long and skinny shape. The middle of the base had a glass window where signals could appear. The sonic screwdriver was complete.
Yes! Ow! It's probably nothing.
Say, I'm impressed, Conductor. Perhaps I misjudged you.
Oh, this? This is toddler stuff. I can make way bigger things than this.
The conductor and Glo'Dohn see a large mining drill coming their way. It stops right in front of them.
Oh! Hello! Sorry, we were just passing by.
Hey, it's dangerous. What do you two think you're doing here?
Now, we don't mean to intrude, but I would recommend that we all be quiet.
Ronto, can you contact the base? We've got 2 wanderers out here in it.
Okay, just hear us out for one moment. We should go on and get out of here as soon as possible, because there's something really...
The Vorathal was right there. It looked down at one of the miners and devoured him.
Run!
The conductor, Glo'Dohn, and the miners ran as fast as they could, leaving the mining drill behind. They come up to a narrowing of the cave, and they squeeze through the small space. One of the miners gets stuck.
Here, take my hand.
Come on, it's getting closer!
I know! There we go!
The conductor successfully pulls the miner out of the narrow gap just in time. The Vorathal struggles to get through the narrow opening, bashing the wall with its large talon-like hands.
What the hell was that thing?
A Vorathal.
Rest peacefully, Hopper. You won't be forgotten.
No, I am not going to let that thing get away with that. We need to go and exterminate it.
No! We are not killing anything. There's got to be more peaceful way of handling this.
Yeah, well, tell that to Hopper. He's dead now because of that monstrosity. Fine. You know what? Whatever's best. Damn it.
Do you suppose there is anything we have that could help us? Like a vortex manipulator or a teleporter?
The only ones we have go straight back to the base, so we can't have that thing teleported there.
Is it possible to rewire it? Perhaps I could.
Well, not sure if I'm allowed to do this, but I guess the situation makes it justifiable. Here.
The miner tosses a teleport device over to the conductor. It has a sticky pad on the side, allowing the user to stick it on themselves or others during use. The conductor opens the teleport device up.
You know what this is fueled by?
Floranthium.
The conductor looks up at the miners, then back at Glo'Dohn.
That's the...
That is what it feeds on.
Great! Just so happens to be powered by the exact same thing it eats.
Well, they tend to not go after it when they have already had their fill.
That's right. You lot said there was a Floranthium shortage. Not nearly as much to find because the Vorathal got to most of it quicker than anyone else could.
So what are you saying that we do?
See if there's any Floranthium left. Might as well. I mean, it's what me and Glo'Dohn are after.
All right. Let's get a move on. We have some Floranthium to mine.
Conductor, use that sonic device to scan around. See if you can detect what we are looking for. It should emit a signal reading 00267. Remember, the crystals have a light blue color.
The conductor, Glo'Dohn, and the miners then set off, making sure to keep a keen eye out for the creature, should it ever return. The conductor came across many blue crystals in the cave, scanning them with his sonic screwdriver.
Nope.
They came across another.
Nope.
And another.
Crystal on fire, that's new.
And another.
Oh, not again.
The group kept on scanning every blue crystal they could find, until...
00267.
We found it!
Alright, finally. Let's get the show on the road, fellas. This stuff won't mind itself.
The miners began to work at mining the Floranthium crystals. The conductor looked at Glo'Dohn with a curious stare. He had a question on his mind, considering the multiverse was large and the laws of physics were wildly different than anything he had experienced back on Gallifrey.
Glo'Dohn,
Yes?
can Vorathals survive in deep space?
Well, only for a short amount of time. They wander the multiverse like vortex-hopping insects, however. So, if life is what you are rooting for, there is a good chance that...
Quick! You lot, grab as much Floranthium as you can.
The conductor broke a sweat. He sensed that the creature was going to be right there any second now. And sure enough...
Run! Now!
Is there anything up ahead?
The conductor drags his finger across the wall of the cave, collecting dust, and gives it a taste.
Minecarts! Right around the corner!
How around the rings do you know that?
Practice.
The group see mine carts in the distance. The conductor makes sure everyone is on.
Come on, get in, get in!
The conductor quickly pushes the mine carts forward before hopping into one of them. The mine carts go down a steep slope, rolling down quickly as the beast chases them.
We're not gonna make it!
We're gonna make it!
The conductor sees another blue crystalline growth in the wall up ahead. He remembers the blue crystals that exploded on him before, so he takes his chance. He times it, buzzing the crystals as soon as it reaches the beast. It was stunned, but it kept quickly chasing after them. The conductor looked up. There was a big green light just up ahead.
Ah! Over there! We're headed back to the outpost!
Conductor? I don't think that light is just from the outpost.
It was a large ring of green lava below, the outpost being far away in the wall just across from the group. The minecarts stopped right at the side of a cliff that went down to the green lava. Luckily, there were pieces of land, so they were not totally out of room. The conductor hopped out of the minecart.
Miners! You keep it distracted. When it comes, while I rewire the teleport.
With what?
Anything! Those mining guns might do something!
The large behemoth crashes through the tunnel, and it looks straight at the miners.
Alright, aim! Fire!
Can't you go any faster?
Going as fast as I can manage.
You place the Floranthium into the charge unit and...
Yes! Charge unit! Got it!
The miners continue firing their mining guns, while the conductor and Glo'Dohn rewire the teleport.
Right, it's done. Let's go.
The conductor and Glo'Dohn run over to where the fight is taking place. The conductor peels the sticky pad and aims.
Aim for its back!
That's gonna be easy. It barely has a back.
Conductor!
Right, got it.
The conductor aims at the creature's back. He holds his breath and throws. A perfect shot. The beast begins to spin around and around, attempting to get the teleport device off of its back.
Okay, now use your sonic and turn it on!
I can't get it! It's spinning around too much! Come on! Stop spinning!
You are going down!
Wait, no, don't!
The conductor suddenly runs toward the fight to stop one of the miners from making the beast fall. Just then, the creature falls, plummeting down toward the green lava below. The Vorathal plummets down toward the green lava. Everything slows down in the conductor's mind as he desperately dives towards the beast, aiming his sonic at the teleport device. The conductor successfully turns on the teleport pad, sending the large behemoth away. The outpost in the distance cheered loudly. The conductor fell onto his knees in exhaustion as Glo'Dohn walked up to him, placing his hand on the conductor's shoulder.
You know, I have never met such a daring one in all my life.
Well, guess that's who I am now. Daring. A daring wanderer. Now, about the Floranthium for my TARDIS.
Ah, of course.
So, after the conductor and Glo'Dohn purchased their Floranthium at the outpost, the conductor flew his TARDIS back to planet Orneth to gather some energy converters, along with some tools to fix the TARDIS's multiverse panel. They then prepared the conductor's TARDIS for the multiverse. Back on Orneth, the Crummel Festival was being held in Alnara. The conductor had stayed for a while, enjoying the festival for as long as it went on. Glo'Dohn came up to the conductor as he was just about to go back to his TARDIS. Glo'Dohn had a plate which had slices of what appeared to be a sky-blue, melon-like fruit.
Conductor, I wanted to give you something as a gift, grown here, fresh on Orneth's finest soil. Now, don't worry. The scan I did here earlier says that this is perfectly safe for your consumption.
Ah, well that's generous of you. What is it?
Glarum fruit. One of my personal favorites. I had the farmers supply 54 melons of this into your TARDIS. All on me.
Oh, you really didn't have to.
I insist. You deserved it after all. Try it.
The conductor picked up a slice of the light blue-colored fruit. He took a bite out of it.
Oh, tell you what. I think the ones you gave me are going to be gone by the time I take flight. This is brilliant.
Well, I'm glad you like it. You can come any time if you run out.
I certainly will do that.
Oh, and one more thing. I entered the coordinates into your TARDIS to the planet Plimbrai 5. I am a part of their multiverse discovery crew. If you are interested, you can contact me, and I can help you sign up. They are looking for daring explorers like yourself.
Thank you, Glo'Dohn. This is all very kind of you.
I hope to see you soon, Conductor.
Glo'Dohn walks over to the festival. The conductor looks down at his slice of glarum fruit and finishes it. He then walks up to his TARDIS on top of a hill, then up at the sky. He looks at the planet's large rings in the sky. Shiny, bright, and beautiful.
Well, on we go.
The conductor sheds a tear for the first time, then walks into his TARDIS. He is ready to travel the multiverse. Next time on The Conductor.
It's bigger on the inside.
This bigger on the inside, the thing you're in, it's my ship. A TARDIS.
And it's a vending machine?
Minute Maid. Minute Maid Park. Why are we at Minute Maid Park? Why not the Johnson Space Center, some sort of satellite?
And it's 2-1 Houston.